What's up, you guys? So right now I'm showing you supplies that you're going to need to pull off this haircut. There is a mirror, brush, clipper guards, combs, shears, a shavette or a straight razor, trimmers, clippers, and a blow dryer. The guard sizes we're going to be using are a half, 1.5, 2, and a 3 guard. So now let's go ahead and get started with this haircut. I'm going to be using this voiceover to give directions and explaining what I'm doing. So yeah, now let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is make my first guideline with no guard closed. And I'm going to be starting at a little bit close to ear level, and I'm going to be doing a straight line across, not a drop fade. Okay, so you're going to need 2 mirrors, one to look into. That's going to help you look onto another mirror so you can see the back of your head. This is going to make it a lot easier for you to make your guidelines in the back and allow you to not go up too far. It's important to always start off with a lower guideline so you can push it up if need be, and you can go from a low fade to a mid fade to a high fade, then starting off at mid fade level, ending up with a high fade, or starting off with a high fade and ending up having pretty much a shaved side. Okay, so what I was doing here was doing my second guideline after going with no guard closed to number 1 guard closed. Then I decided to go with a number 3 guard closed to remove as much bulk as possible from the side I was going at. As you can see, my hair isn't even combed in the position for a side part. I'll do that later on in the haircut. Okay, so as you guys previously just saw, you can see the medium band that's going around the middle of my head. That's the second guideline with number 1 guard closed. Right now I'm finally combing my hair. I was slicking it back first to set up the side part, and now I am parting the hair to go ahead and start blending. The side that is parted and shorter, that side is going to be blended in to the fade. The longer fringe area is going to be disconnected, but the back is going to be blended. The reason why I'm blow drying my hair right here is because I find that clippers cut better with completely dry hair. I'm not going to completely dry my hair, but I'm going to get it dry enough to the point where the clippers can do its work. Right here I'm going straight up with the number 3 guard closed to remove the bulk and start softening up those guidelines and blending into the side of the hair. I'm not blending into the side where the longer hair is, but I am blending in to where the shorter hair is. During this part of the haircut, I'm trying to blend in from no guard closed to no guard opened. Right here I'm going from after I went the first guideline with no guard closed and try to blend up with no guard opened, I am now utilizing the half guard to try to blend in. Now I will be utilizing the 1.5 guard to try to soften up and blend in. The next guideline right now, as you can see, the first guideline isn't necessarily coming out, but that will be fixed by the end of the video. Right now I'm using the number 2 guard to blend in from the 1.5 to the 2. The 3 guard was just used to, it was used for bulk removal. The number 2 guard is what I'm actually blending in the ridge of my head into. Okay, so what happened here is I went back down to my original guideline and I pushed it up. Like I said earlier, it's always nice to start off low and push the fade up a little bit higher gradually and restart it than to go up too high and not have any room for error. This is especially important if you're starting and cutting your hair by yourself instead of going to an actual barber like I am. So to make it simple for you guys, I didn't have the fade that I wanted when I had finished my rough draft of a haircut. So what I did was push it up and go ahead and go from a low fade onto pretty much a mid fade. I know it's a little harder for you guys to see right now, but what I'm doing is utilizing my Chevette or straight razor, whatever you want to call it, to thin out and remove bulk from the top where the longer hairs are. This works really well for me because I have a lot of fine hair. It's densely packed fine hair. So it's nice to remove a lot of the extra bulk so that it's a smoother transition from the top into the sides. We're getting very close to the end of the haircut right here. I'm just using the trimmers to work on my edge up and to clean up the back and kind of give it a little bit of a shape up, along with sideburns and the C cup or hook area, whatever you want to call it. And I'm also going to be lining up the forehead a little bit. It's gonna be a natural lineup because I do have baby hairs that hang over, and I just prefer to not have them there. After using the trimmers, I'm going to be using my straight razor to clean out the back completely, removing any little stubbles that the trimmer left behind. I'm also using my straight razor to add texture into the top and kind of help give a more gradual blend onto the shorter side of the part. Alright, you guys, right now I'm gonna give you guys a 360 shot. I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a full turn. It's not the best, but it's a lot better than what I had started out with originally. So as you can see, I had some baby hairs here. I lined them up, took them off completely. I had some razor work here to thin this out a little bit, make it look a little rounder, kind of accentuating the part a little bit. I have a lot of volume in the fringe area in the front, and then I'm brushing this back so it blends in with the side. That's why I was going like that, and I was going at it with the shears. So let me give you guys this 360 view, and that's gonna be the end of the video. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.